Well, that's great news, isn't it, Mr. Knox? Thank you very much for drawing my number for me. And tell Mr. O'Connor he really needs to cheer up, being the IPW Tag Team Champion and all. But don't you worry, I will be there at Genesis. You can pat Mr. McCracken on the back and let him know that the Beast of the British Isles will be there with bells on. Alright, my friend? Yeah, I'll see you soon, eh, pal? Yeah, cheerio. Hello there, Jakob Cross here. Just enjoying a lovely cup of tea, taking a break from my training. Just had a phone call from Mr. Knox, the IPW Tag Team Champion. You may have heard of him on your Mana Mamo. Just letting me know my number for the Eliminator on Saturday night. In Auckland, no less. And I'm very happy with my number. Very, 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 very happy. You know why? Because it's a good number. It's a great number. It's a British number. And that's got to be good. But I want to go through the list of the people that are in the Eliminator. Names like Liger and Jordan, Invincible, and Pat Shishka, and what's his name? Somebody gave me some dodgy protein powder, gave me the runs. I can't. Justin Decent, that was your name, wasn't it? Justin Decent. Apparently you got a very good number, my friend, a very good one indeed. But there's a few names that I want to talk about with you tonight. A few names that I am keeping a note of. First name, Joel Clementson. The farmer boy makes it big and gets in the Eliminator. Sausage in hand, floppy hat on head. Boy, oh boy, don't you look great. Do you remember what I did to you, Joel? I chopped the living hell out of you. I chopped the living cow manure out of you, Joel. And you think that you're just going to walk into the Eliminator and it's just going to be okay, that the farmer boy is going to win by eliminating everybody? Well, no. Because I'm in the Eliminator. And that makes it very hard for you, Joel, which brings me to my next person. Or next two, actually. The very beautiful BFFs. Oh, well, dearie me. Both ladies in the Eliminator. Whew, my heart's a flutter. Just because you're beautiful and you're very good looking and you're very dashing, and just because I'm British, you know, doesn't mean I'm going to take it easy on you girls. You are in the Eliminator after all, and if you're in the ring the same time as the brutal British hero, I will not care. But hey, you can have my number afterwards. Maybe just one of you, but I'll let you decide who that can be. Alright, now I move on to my next name. Speaking of teams, well, Project Mayhem, you're both in the Eliminator! James Shaw and Johnny Idol. I actually owe you, James Shaw, an elimination because you eliminated me from a Battle Royal not so far ago. You misted me in the face, and then your little boy toy dumped me over the top rope. Well, that doesn't sit pretty with me, pal. That sits very harshly with me. And I don't let go of grudges very well. And now on to the next person. Liam Fury. I've heard so much about this kid. I've heard so much about he's hard hitting. He's high flying. He's ravenous. He's furious. He's a ninja. He's this. He's straight edge. He's that. He's great. He's good. He's the best. I do not care about Liam Fury. In fact, I hope, Liam Fury, you're in the Eliminator the same time as I am, so I can kick you in the face. So you find out what a kick really feels like. I'm going to give you a British buzzsaw that you will never forget. But the one name I wanted to save till last, the one name that just seems to keep coming up in my life, Travis Banks. Travis Banks, there are two reasons why I am in the Eliminator this year. Two reasons. First reason, I want my shot at the IPW Heavyweight title. And reason number two, well, I want to eliminate you from the Eliminator. I want to destroy your dream. I want to shatter your hopes of being a twice winner of the Eliminator. I want to look at you from outside the ring as you look up at me with tears in your eyes as you realise your former best friend and greatest rival just eliminated you. And in fact, Dale McCracken himself may have something to do with that. Maybe that's why I'm in the Eliminator after all. It's to get rid of you, Travis Banks. Because I hate your guts. But all will be revealed on Saturday night. All eyes will be on Jakob Cross as he enters the Eliminator and raises his flag and leaves the #1 contender for the IPW Championship. It's going to happen. New Zealand fails. England prevails.